So, you asking how she feels?
Yeah.
That's funny. There's nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, unexpected. I have a question. Does she have two bizarre fields?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Mr. Purplish, that's not right.
That shouldn't be happening.
Okay, I thought I was...
No, I've seen her emotions before. She's a bitch. She just looks at all of you. So what do you want?
I mean, I would like to know the why.
Oh, so this is the part where I exposition everything?
Well, that would be lovely, yes please.
Uh-huh, fat chance.
Yeah, I kind of figured that wouldn't work again.
You can't get lucky twice in the same day on that.
Can you all just leave? You're really ruining everything.
I mean, no, shelters closed the place off.
Yeah, I noticed. Hey guys, you activate a villainous action. There's a fine line between crazy and sad. One of the hands outside of her back snaps its fingers. The ceiling collapses. A piano falls.
Oh!
Quickly shove Toby out of the way.
Can I just point at it and go, shrink?
The piano does start to shrink while it falls, and Felix pushes Toby out of the way. Felix, 5 damage.
Nods. Now I'm bloody and all that.
A bit.
We would just, like, get shoved, look up, look at Elle. What the fuck?
Seriously?
What?
I feel like a falling piano is a cliche.
It's a classic.
Just like your face.
Wow, that was a bad insult.
I mean, I never said I wasn't good at insulting people.
Uh-huh. Well, can you three just, I don't know, maybe, fuck off?
No.
I
Okay. Guess I'll just have to make you.
I thought you were gonna say that.
Wasn't exactly hard to predict.
Oh, and King will pop out. And I'm gonna set a secret action?
Alright. Have it your way. Elle, seems to, vanish.
You know, my turn's gonna be so crazy I build up to a spin. That's my turn.
I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Whoa.
I'm gonna charge a spin. That's my turn.
Whoa. Jacob looks around to see if he can see Elle. There are higher up booths. He points.
Yep, that tracks.
How about I go look around that area? Jacob has in fact gone into darkness.
Oh!
Poet and King are gonna run up here. But Poet is going to make a little staircase front of the stage.
One of the chairs flies off towards you.
Yeah, I'm definitely shielding.
And you hold up the shield just in time for it to go off and up. And, it careens into the high up balcony area.
Where I want to be. Toby goes up the stairs. I get on
Nice.
stage, put my hand over my eyebrows, and try to look around.
Okay. You don't notice anything immediately.
You're really just not gonna talk to us at all? No witty banter? No trying to get a rise out of us? Just gonna throw the furniture around like a bitch?
Jacob makes it up to the balcony thing, and then you hear just, how did you get up here? And then you hear, wouldn't you like to know, lover boy? Happens, hey, Toby?
Mm-hmm.
A hand crashes through the stage and then tries to grab you.
From underneath?
From underneath.
Can I just try to, quote-unquote, backflip out of the way?
Yes. You get grabbed by your ankle and then proceed to, much like a cartoon, get slammed into the ground and then hit to the other side, and then the other side. It eventually lets go after you've taken 9 damage. Jacob, she disappeared again.
Ow! Oh. Ow! How high are the ceiling lights?
They are decently high.
If I have the children climb up the curtains, could they get up to the lights?
You know what? Why not? Sure.
Yeah. Poet's gonna make a magnifying glass, and Soldier's gonna stab the light and give it the adjective focused.
As you see someone just come out from behind the curtain. Bitch. Okay. Very original, honey.
Toby just slowly raises one little finger.
She raises one as well.
So, can you at least tell us why? What do you get out of this? Seriously.
Hey, Felix. You have reactivated the villainous action.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, so it was just asking questions.
It's not a piano.
Is it a statue?
It's an anvil.
God damn it. The second best thing.
Well, it hits the shield, and then you, start to lose your footing, but then you're able to just let it fall to the side. And Tobi, her cartoon hand kind of just bangs the top of her head. There is a small wince.
Could you please stop being like me and actually answer a question for once? Stop running away.
Maybe if you stopped running after me, then I wouldn't have a reason to run.
Alright. Centuries to ball, and I throw it at Elf.
Okay. Well, remember how I said you started to stumble? The pain from that anvil went into one of your ankles. You only notice it after you're throwing it. Centuries goes flying off through the curtains.
Call it a hunch. Feel like we're dealing with more than one person here.
What are you talking about?
2 bodies? Probably? You can't be moving this fast, everywhere and dropping things on my head and...
I really don't know what you're going on about. Felix, you're not sure that's true. In fact, you're pretty sure that there is something else going on here. You're correct. What are you talking about?
Guys, there's something else going on here.
I would like to stand up the item that I made for the secret action, which was a syringe that I filled with spin, made by Poet. I'm just gonna throw it at her. See what it fucking does.
The syringe just goes flying off, around the hole that Centuries made. However, Elle did kind of stumble away from it.
Toby just does 2-finger salute. Not scared of needles?
No, I'm not.
Walk back down the stairs. Yeah, and you're totally not lying to yourself to make it true in the moment.
Yeah, totally. You're correct. And everyone is arriving.
We all just spawn in like it's a Gmon server all clumped up.
Okay, everyone. Slowly, quietly. Cicero, do you think you can bring us in softly?
Yes. Cicero's gonna look around. Is there a light illuminating this room?
Well, there is a light, it is not on.
Yeah, hang on. Quickly and quietly.
No, we don't know for sure if this L person is responsible for everything, but chances are pretty high. So keep on your toes, y'all.
Well, yeah. Clearly something was up with that little syringe that you guys found.
And even if she isn't the one making everyone angry at each other, sure had something to do with what happened to Vard.
Yeah. Okay. So, keep on the lookout for a similar situation. Shoot. But we don't really know Elle as a person.
No, we don't. I don't know anything about her.
So how are we meant to break through this whole mental grip that this drug has on her?
We're gonna have to look for tells, something. If anyone around here is gonna know something about her, honestly, I think it's gonna be Jacob. So if we can find him, he might know a little bit more about what makes her tick. If it's anything like Vard, it's gonna be pretty obvious, I think. Although we've only seen one case of it, so it might be a little more subtle. Not sure.
Cicero's going to look around the dressing room that's back here. Is there any small hand mirrors?
You can very easily find one.
Alright. He's gonna go over and he's gonna pocket one.
There's a lot of random props.
Do you think this scepter could be I don't know, a boss item or something?
I mean, we're in shelter? What if it's a stand?
Shoot, hey, are you a stand? Are you haunted? Look at what you've gone and done now. He's going to go around asking all the inanimate objects if they're haunted.
That's the thing, though, Gold. I think that at least one of them in here is gonna be something.
No, she's onto something.
What do we got going on here? What's the situation, Felix?
That's a good question. Don't ask her any questions, because she won't answer them. You'll just drop things on your head and run away from the situation.
Did you hear that? The scepter's going to drop something on my head.
Maybe you should put it away from us.
One little missy. If the show must go on, you're looking a little underdressed. Here, catch. I will take out the mask and toss it back to Felix. Your turn.
Puts it on.
There you go.
Tempest, please pick 2 of your stats to swap.
Brains is 4 and bronze is 3. While I put strain on my body, the extra mycelium is making more neural network for me to be smarter. It thinks in his mind, all cells on the greater Tempest colony, check in. I'll tell you something, I feel amazing. It's like I'm networking to every fiber of my own being. I've never been so aware.
You are close. The mycelium roots do extend a bit. There's a few small spores, but as you practice and such, you will probably get better at figuring out how to do that sort of thing. October, are you alright?
Remember those cartoons where somebody, like, really strong guy will just, like, bash someone, like, back and forth and back, back.
No, I saw that.
I'm good.
Alright.
Maybe just a bruised lung.
Alright.
Can they all simultaneously turn the lights on down?
The lights break and fall with Soldier, Poet, and King. It drags them down as they turn them. Each one takes 2 damage.
You need to stop taking my luck. I would like to be able to do things with my hands.
Oh, look at that. The pipsqueak figured it out. You're correct. The way that it works is whatever face she is, if you roll that, something happens.
You're stealing the dice.
Stealing our dice.
Steps out, looks at Soldier, Poet, and King, and goes, well, what did you do to them? Oh, the panic attack didn't get affected, did he? The one who gave you that patch.
What patch?
Uh-huh. You're new. That doesn't make sense. Whoever she is points at Felix.
You're literally in the same clothes as Malix was.
Yeah.
Elle just didn't bother to learn your name?
Why
that's kind
would
of
she?
that's kind of the energy.
Honestly.
Basically just blows a kiss at Jacob. Toby can't see the best, but Felix can sort of see. There is a physical thing going towards Jacob. It's just really hard to see from here.
Tali, didn't you know? All virgins can parry affection.
Oh, shit.
You gotta get the timing
Jacob,
right.
you got this thing!
Roast.
He's a unicorn!
His shoe was untied, and he vaguely trips, and it's not enough, and the kiss hits Act 4's mask. Act 4 now has a smooch mark on his cheek. And Jacob goes, oh, that... Now Elle winks. One of the eyes closes.
Oh, hey, Centuries is back now.
Yeah, Centuries is back. Also, by the way, remember how you spent a plots point to get an extra spin?
Yeah?
That's weird. There's one less than it was when you threw it. Instead of gaining a spin, you lost a spin.
Oh.
That's weird.
Feeling that, feeling just like, what? Okay, she can... Felix is gonna close her eyes, take a deep breath, and try to draw power from the Earth. You know, the Earth's golden ratio to charge Centuries faster.
Interesting. You feel off in the distance some kind of turtle creature smile approvingly.
Did you really just fucking Master Roshi him?
That was smiling sound effects.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Wicked.
Anyway, I'll let you get some spin. Sure.
How much do I get?
Take a d6 of spin.
Ooh,
That's
this
dangerous.
could be really
New York,
good.
New York, lend them
Come
your
on.
power.
I'm letting you do this once, by the way.
Richard,
Very fair.
Rizal, rush the d6.
This is
I don't need to.
I mean, fair enough, but imagine if you did.
That puts me at well over where I wanted to be. Felix feels like the rush of energy kind of go through her, and she's up to 13 spin at this point.
Yep.
So to anyone else that's looking while Felix has her eyes closed and is focusing on channeling the energy into centuries, it was brass right now, if I remember correctly. Wait, no, that's actually wrong. It's silver. No, it's gold. No, it's silver and brass, gold, silver, brass, gold. It is constantly flickering between those three colors.
Taking the light of Ghost here, Heavy and Men at Work are going to make their way. What? Is that a gun on that table? Or is that a prop gun?
That is a prop gun.
Comedy gun.
Comedy gun. Sure, I'll pick up the prop gun. Heavy's gonna pick up the prop gun, and she's just gonna look to Men at Work and just be like, you know, what's the likelihood that this works like a real gun here?
Hey, given shelter, I don't know, like probably 50-50 or something.
It's worth a shot. She's gonna
Well, you're American, aren't you?
she's gonna sneak around this corner. Can I see Elle from here?
It is a staircase, but you can only start to see L at the bottom of the
Okay, well
landing.
it's not isolated anymore. Men at Work. I'm gonna sneak my
of
gun
course,
around
of
the
course.
corner. My prop gun. I want
Prop
to
gun.
shoot her with the prop gun and see if for some reason, as I'm gonna throw out a blind monologue here, as Heavy's just gonna go, I mean, what if it works with cartoon logic? Alright, I'm gonna shoot her!
Hey, Heffy, can you roll? Pick high or low.
That's high. High roller.
I see you red.
What do you mean?
The most useless crit
Fucking-
fail on a D100 fucking
mad as hell
ever.
moment.
You click fire. A flag comes out that says bang.
I mean, fair. And she's just gonna then grab the flag and overarm the gun like a tomahawk.
Nice.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Recovery.
You win some, you lose some.
I'll just somehow bean Toby.
Here's my bronze roll. Can I still at least get that monologue off about cartoon logic just to get that out of the way?
Yeah, I'll
Sweet.
I'll let you. By the way, the gun just passes through L.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but I'll let you get that in. L looks at you and just goes, "You are one weird blue-collar worker."
Comes with the profession. Gotta be kind of crazy for this whole thing. Sorry to crash your party.
Wait, what's she talking
Uh-huh.
about?
You should
She
be.
doesn't have any collar. That's Bagolji's thing.
It's a term of phrase, Felix.
Tempest sweats nervously.
L continues to pay you no mind. Heffy, you get the feeling that had a 50-50 gone off and that had been a gun that would have actually worked, it would have not related to her. It would have just related to how weird Shelter is.
Ah, okay. You just rolled to see whether or not that could have been a stand gun.
Some of these things might have real effectiveness, but it has nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with how weird stands
Get
are.
that out of the way. All right, that's my turn.
Toby.
I'm going to take the patch off my arm. I'm going to put the spin I have, charge another spin, so it's a 2 spin, and I'm going to throw it at Jacob. I'm banking on this is, like, there was the little heart in the art. I'm banking on that.
The patch lands right over Act 4's cheek, right over the kiss mark that appeared. Act 4 flips to happy.
Can I forcibly unsummon it?
Roll bravery.
I'm great at this!
Are able to unsummon SPK.
And Leviathan.
Not Leviathan.
Oh.
Does he look angry?
Yes.
No!
I'm sorry, little guy. If I could, I would punt him. I think we can handle an angry SPK over possibly angry Act 4.
It's the Golgi turn.
Okay. He's going to see that Heffy's moving that way. Is going to duck through the clothes racks and check this room over here.
You find a police hat, a mirror, and a schoolgirl outfit.
There's nothing over here. Just gonna go to the stairs and peek around. But Golgi's just gonna kind of scan the whole auditorium kind of room.
Okay.
He's going to look for to see if there's like a control room anywhere.
It doesn't look like it's visible. There's probably one somewhere. You can't see one.
Alright, Crocodile Rock, go scout things out. He's going to let Croc Rock climb up. See, here's the image. He's going to let Croc Rock go over, and they're going to scale up the curtains, up to the catwalks and the maintenance areas, and they're going to fan out and maybe look for like a nerve center. And in the meantime, the Golgi is going to start printing everyone earplugs. So a pair of earplugs for everyone in here. Cicero is going to continue digging through these props and boxes back here. He's going to pull out a hockey mask. He's going to toss that aside. He's going to pick out a sword, and when he picks it up, the folding end is just going to fold downwards. He's just going to toss that aside, and he's going to keep digging through here. Wesley, is there a way that I can roll for a loot table to see if I can find any interesting trinkets that I could use in here? Maybe a shield or something?
You definitely may.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll on the poppers table?
That's ironic.
Please tell me it's the egg.
You pull out a scalpel.
Oh.
Ironic.
This is kind of a scary, kind of psycho weapon. You know what? I'm into it.
Get a menace from the scalpel.
Okay, maybe I'll pass it over to Epigolgi fellow to see if he can maybe do something with it. Hey! Hey, not so loud. Try to be sneaky in here. Hey, I found a shank. Want it? No! Alright. Begolgi's going to say no, but one of the Croc Rocks is going to run up and grab it out of Cicero's hand.
Nice.
And he's going to go up the curtain.
Crocodile shank!
Goes up the curtain.
Crocodile shank. One of them now has a scalpel. Cicero not really seeing anything else I can really grab in here. He's just going to pick up the scepter.
You have obtained another stabbing weapon.
Oh boy, there's lots of
You
sharp,
obtained
dangerous
dagger.
things in here. This one's kind of scary looking. Well, might as well just keep myself safe.
It has an eye on it,
Oh, hello.
the dagger.
Hello, are you alive?
It's engraved into it. It's not an actual eye.
Are you alive? Are you some kind of sacrificial tool? Should I not be holding you? Well, I don't think they'd be keeping any real artifacts back here. See, I'm gonna go peek. I don't think it's my call yet. Right here. Oh, and Mr. Cicero, what's that? One last thing. Catch. And Begolgi's gonna toss him his earplugs.
Tempest. Roll 2d6, keep the lowest. Whatever energy you expended by doing any spore-related things, it seems to have come back to you.
Alrighty.
You feel rejuvenated.
Tempest, I might need your help soon.
Whatever you need. Look around at my spores I sent out. Are they doing anything?
They are attempting to root and grow. You can kind of feel the ones around you. Doesn't seem very effective.
So might as well gonna do a suck.
Jacob clears his head. Okay. That felt very odd for a moment. Thank you, October.
Toby gives a weak smile, kind of looking at Leviathan, who's glaring at Toby.
Would you like me to take him? Motions to Leviathan.
Eat him!
I'm not going to do that. Act 4 picks up Leviathan in both hands. Leviathan has no ill will towards Act 4.
He's being stubborn.
Act 4 does a thing where he holds, all 4 hands around Leviathan, somewhat petting, but also somewhat not letting Leviathan look around. Nice little patch you got there. Elle blows a kiss at Toby.
Okay. Can I just try to fucking roll off the stairs onto the floor?
You fall onto the floor, and it stings a little bit, but the kiss goes right by you and then hits the seat. You one by one.
Oh,
Toby just drops to the floor, two middle fingers.
Toby, I might need you to stop me from dying if this goes poorly.
Purple says in your head, this is a really stupid plan, you know.
Yeah, I know. So, I don't want you to get hurt. You don't have to stay inside for this if you don't want to.
Good luck. This is crazy.
I want to get over 2 falls right now. Yeah, by the way, I'm initiating savior mechanics.
Yep.
Felix takes a deep breath, centers herself on the ground, and just mutters, okay, this is a horrible idea. I know I'm not going to be able to do this alone, so please make sure I don't hurt myself too much, everyone. And if you're still there, we've been... Annie, heck, even you centuries. Just one last time, lend me a hand. And she's gonna slam Sentries with the 13 spin into her chest.
So you are savior mechanicsing yourself.
Yep,
What do you hope to accomplish with this?
something crazy.
So I see this happen, obviously. I'm just like, you idiot! Could I use the mycelium in my arm, stick it out towards Felix and help reinforce Felix's mental pathways, so to keep, at least to keep his neurological functions going?
So, she's not really involved in the fight yet, but what she can do is she can see that Felix is trying to plan something, and Felix has spent a long time in the center of this room, quite a bit. Just kind of there, studying things. So, I'm gonna use Brickwork Butterfly. What Brickwork Butterfly lets me do, since, it's a really complicated one. Basically, I can make minor changes in a blueprint in order to elicit a large change by changing something small in the past. It butterfly effects into something big in the future. So, using Men at Work's predictive powers, I would like to very slightly alter the patterns in the carpet in order to create, etched into this room itself, after all of the foot traffic, after all of the shows, after all of the repairs in this opera house, I want engraved in the carpet, from all of the goings on here, from all the natural elements moving throughout this theater, a perfect golden spiral engraved in the ground of the floor.
That is very cool.
And
I
it's
like
centered
that
on
a lot.
Felix.
Yeah, it's like carved.
You got like
carved,
dark
really.
patches where people walked for more foot traffic. You got like
Yeah.
a spill here.
It's an impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, all on the carpet.
Just by slightly changing the color of the carpet, which is enough to change people's perceptions, which is enough to change where people walk.
Yep.
I love butterfly effects, man.
Toby is holding this one card that they have a spin in, and Felix could see it's a Joker.
I think what Ghost would do, Ghost would kind of like go up, kind of like around the curtains, up to where Croc Rock was going, kind of like up above the catwalks and everything. Kind of in the similar vein to what Heffy did with the spiral. There's going to be little tiny motes of light that start dancing around you, as kind of like Ghost's presence make all the lights in the theater dim. There's going to be like these little ghost lights that start dancing up around you in little spirals. Little spirit fish. If they're there to cheer you on.
Felix, you slam it into your diaphragm. Like the world slows down around you, almost like you can feel the twisting as it starts to hit you. You feel company in your friends being here, and you feel someone else's presence too for a moment. Just for a second.
How does this feel to him?
This kind of feels like a dream to Lorenzo.
Kind of looks around, sees the whole situation, and then sees Felix with Century slamming into the diaphragm that shifting between the colors still. I can't tell if this is a dream or not, kid. But even if it is, you got this, whatever it is you're doing. He'll put a hand on her shoulder. Kind of not even realizing oh, that's Felix is a woman right now. Doesn't even register. He just kind of knows, Puts a hand on her shoulder and just... don't know if I'll ever get to say it to you here in the face, but we're better to say it in a dream, right? I'm proud of you, kid.
And behind Lorenzo is a presence you didn't expect to sense.
Mm-hmm.
Eve with a hand on Lorenzo's shoulder, and then just kind of says to Felix, "You had good tea etiquette." Like a true Japanese spirit, when I did that originally, when Felix said, "Ah yes, I know good tea etiquette and everything," at that moment, Eve put some of themselves into the tea, and I basically was like, Ah yes, this is, quote, a favor for later. The Lorenzo thing is that favor. Because there is 2 other presences here that you can feel anyway. And Eve says, I'm not just here for that, though. I brought someone along. We ran into each other. He just smiles, and then on him, something appears. I was really proud to be your friend.
Same.
It's okay that I'm gone. I was trying to save you. Something tells me that had it gone the other way, I would be exactly where you are right now. But I did leave you something. I never told you, but I had a stand. It didn't really, didn't do much at the time, but when you were there with me while I was dying, I figured out what it really did. He taps the mask and then goes, it's a single one, but I gave it to you. But after a while, your own came back. And he takes one side of the mask and pulls it off of his mask. Sorry about your eye. When you gave it up, that part came with. He looks at in his hand and then takes the small bit of the stand that he took off, which now is shaped quite a bit like your mask that you've seen on Act 2 and Act 3. And he gives it a small kiss. And then just goes, it was called Let Me Try. But I think I'm at peace now. And he lets go of the part that he held, and it forms into a very familiar suit. He wants to come home now. Takes one step, and the form changes. Floats forward a bit. And the form changes again. Until eventually wraps itself around you.
Felix just kind of lets out a small breath and staring at Loop and tears going down her face. Just, don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna try. I will.
Good. Eve sort of steps very carefully around as to not disturb the circle, the golden ratio. You're not even sure if they could because spirits and all that, but Eve just goes over to Lupin. Time to go. Lupin nods. Lorenzo fades eventually. When Lorenzo eventually wakes up, he will have a very nice feeling. As the time starts to increase again, Eve and Lupin just start to walk off, fading away. You don't feel alone anymore. You feel very different. Very happy.
Yo, flash it up.
I'm sorry, did Felix just fucking SpongeBob movie guitar riff on us?
Yes.
Also, holy hell.
I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah, right, that's what I was getting from that.
Now, Richard, can you please add your durability to your health
Oh boy.
now that you have your stand back?
Oh boy, howdy, I can.
Yeah, Richard's allowed to play the game?
Richard's allowed to play the game.
I'll pull my mycelium out of him.
Yeah.
A card smacks Tempest in the mouth.
What?
What the hell is that for?
Oh, sorry, I had to stop you from saying the wrong name.
I wasn't going to.
I'm gonna toss the mask back to Tempest.
Sure you don't need this?
No, I think I'm good.
Puts it on. Well, alright then. Let's kick some bitch ass.
From the coat, launch a plethora of threads out at Elle. I'm gonna try to restrain her.
The threads wrap around Elle very effectively, actually. It binds her arms, both pairs. What is this freak show?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not done yet. Don't worry. Felix takes a step, gets to here, and I'm spending a resolve. I'm gonna punch her.
Ah, but of course. You punch her. Hard. Very hard, actually. Oh my Jesus Christ. She flies into the curtains.
Cicero pokes his head out. Was that my cue?
There was a shattering sound. She doesn't look hurt, but something definitely happened.
Okay. Did you just transfer all the damage to a secondary body or something like that?
Well, your clothes don't make you smarter.
No.
You're incorrect.
Damn! Oh well!
Hey, man at work.
Yeah?
So if a butterfly effect irreversibly changes someone and their entire, like... Did we fuck up? They don't seem sad anymore, which is... That doesn't make any sense. That's not how emotions work, so they're probably... Unless that isn't Felix, then that doesn't make sense either.
Or like something happened while we were like behind the curtains. That maybe we're just missing like a huge
Who
plot
could
point.
snap Felix out of a funk? Me and Toby tried, we didn't know jack shit.
We can ask afterwards.
Yeah, fair.
And then I'll just like keep in the back pocket of maybe if I want to like undo it or something.
Just tuck that blueprint away, just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but...
Just in case it turns out to be like we beat him and then it's like, haha, I'm the evil.
Yeah. Heffy's gonna walk out, honestly. She's just gonna be like, hey, so I just got here. I'm not really clear on everything. Why are we beating her up?
Break her down a little bit so we can talk to her and she won't fight back.
Don't let her kiss you.
Don't ask a question to her. She might drop something on your head.
Don't ask why.
Oh,
This
and
all
also
sounded like
there's-
way more work than it's worth.
I kind of asked her if it was my cue. Should I be like looking out?
Yes,
You
probably.
might want to look out for a bucket of water.
Okay.
God, no, not a bucket of water. Wouldn't it be more like one of those the watering cans?
Ah, never
you know?
mind, I'll be back. Perfect world.
You get that right as Elle is going, will you all shut up?
Okay, and hopping down over the railing, it stops time. Heffy's gonna hop over here. I'm at work on summons. And, I'm gonna use Perfect World for a little bit of something that I have been thinking this whole time. So Elle's been moving around pretty ludicrously fast and just kind of appearing in different spots. There wouldn't happen to be something moving really quickly around her so quickly that I wouldn't be able to see it unless time stopped, would there?
There's not something going around her super fast, but now that you have like stop time, you have a moment to look at her and her strange new form. The area where the secondary arms meet the body. It looks unnatural. Like more so than normal stand stuff. Because of the skin color difference, it looks more like a tumor that has an arm now.
You really got into the deep shit, didn't you? Don't worry. I don't plan on doing anything stupid to you. Just want to take a little bit of a look at what happened to your emotions here. Whatever happened to all that happiness I saw earlier? I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna grab the necklace. I'm gonna take it off.
Okay. Escalation. Ooh! So, I'm gonna let you respond to this. As you're reaching for the necklace, the arms coming out of her back, start moving and try and grab you. In stopped time.
Heffy's eyes going wide. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for it. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. You take the necklace, and Elle's body follows you. It follows it.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, then. That means that's a different heart necklace than the one Franklin had?
Not necessarily.
Then why can't I take it off? I'm very confused. Okay. See, okay, I'm gonna just talk out loud here because apparently what I was thinking isn't correct. My thought was that she's like some sort of two-stand situation. What we saw earlier with her and the like happy face, right? Was like weird. And why were they both there? And also, why did Franklin have that? And how could it separate from Elle? Just, there was a lot of weird shit going on there. So I'm just like, well, maybe it's two stands. Maybe that's not the case. In which case...
Maybe that's just Elle?
Yeah, I just don't...
Is there anything else on her?
No. I'm more so confused as to how the fucking arms can move in stopped time. That means I'm gonna make a little monologue, I think. Haha. Okay. She's just gonna, like, let go of the necklace at this point and step back as time's gonna unfreeze. Okay, buddy, I see. Blisteringly fast, so quick that you can even react when you don't have any time at all? That's nuts! I'm basically saying that the speedster is stupid.
You're incorrect.
Okay.
The arms are still trying to grab you.
Back off! Yeesh. Talk about a little bit of peace of mind. How could you even think with that thing on your back?
Hey, Heffy, you have reactivated the
Yeah, I
bonus
know.
action. Yeah.
I know, I'm not allowed to even talk to her. Cool, great, hit me. Fucking fun, cool, hit me.
Not quite.
Yeah,
A bucket of water falls on you.
Okay, I'm wearing a hard hat.
The hard hat protects you.
Oh yeah, alright.
She starts to say something, and then the hands on her back, one grabs the top of her head, turns her head to the other, which then waggles a finger in front of her face, and then turns her back.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a resolve, lower my perfect world timer by 1, and Heffy's just gonna go. I said, where did all of that emotion go, that passion? Isn't it hard to think with something like that on your back?
The hands try and grab you again.
I'll keep saying it until it gets through to you. What do you want, Elle? What do you want?
Shut up! Just be quiet!
My friends know me. I'm not one for keeping my trap shut, especially when I think something's fishy, and you, Missy, are fishy.
That's
That's
right,
true,
Happy. Keep
she
pushing
never
it.
shuts up.
Come on, Elle.
In fact, I'm just something she never shuts up.
What's going on? I'm gonna intentionally try and reactivate the villainous action.
Nice.
Okay. An anvil from above your head.
Alright, I'm gonna reach up and I'm gonna try and punch it out of the air with the mechanical fist and have it fly right at the fucking arms.
Well, one of them just starts, banging the top of Elle's head.
As the anvil hits her, and she's just gonna
Go
hold
off.
her hand, crack her mechanical fist. I'm gonna spend another resolve to lower NateWorks timer by 1 more.
Okay.
It goes down to 1, and Heffy's just gonna go, come on! What's going on?
Fucking death wish.
Go off, Heffy.
The piano impacts you. You take 4 damage.
That was a bit bigger than last time.
And Elle starts to say something of just, will you please? And then the arms grab the boa scarf thing around her and then start to pull them and choke her.
And then Heffy is just gonna growl out from underneath the piano, let her talk. That's my turn.
Something jumps out of Elle.
Arms.
There we go.
Ew.
And it jumps out and immediately tries to punch Heffy.
Oh, come on, man. Well, I don't have a stand, so...
Correct.
Is there a chance I can hit a random key on the piano for a stand effect?
Oh my god.
When you hit the key, it'll cartoon music sound effect hit.
Nice.
Do in fact deflect it. Its mask cracks. Gets up again and then jumps back into Elle.
Oh, you bitch.
Toby, I have an idea.
I have hands. She
Get
has hands.
Let's get a little handsy with her.
I've missed your humor, but that was awful.
Sorry, I'm getting back into it.
Also, is everyone stealing my gimmick?
Which gimmick?
The hair!
Oh, wait, what's wrong with my hair? What? That's kinda cool.
It looks really nice.
You just hear a distant, sorry!
Cool. I'll take my syringe and build another skill. I want to aim for the gloves of the hand,
Okay.
and I want just the syringe to just try to keep going and drag the arm with it.
The syringe goes by the hands, but they're moving very quickly.
You know, El, I thought you were kind of cool, but now you're clearly just a bitch being puppeted around by these hands and, listening to them keep you in line.
Oh, shut up. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh.
So if you would kindly just leave me alone, I have things to do.
Like being puppeted around.
Shut up.
Oh, it doesn't feel like we're going to be able to get through to her. At least not until we deal with Luck Be a Lady. Crocodile Rock, are you in position up there?
That's me.
They're up on top of the curtain right now, but I'm just going to drag a few of them out.
Here they come.
Because Elle's back is kind of turned to them right now, the one that's holding the scalpel in its mouth, it's going to load the scalpel into its own mouth like a cannon. I am then going to use the stun bomb ability that it has to detonate that Croc Rock and fire the scalpel at Elle, specifically at where, the arms are sprouting out of her back.
Okay. While the hands were very yes, trying to grab Hephaestus, they were wrapped by whatever Felix was doing and then were suddenly not.
Huh.
The hands then just, as the scalpel is fired, just immediately start to try and drag Elle somewhere, away because, she's wrapped up. However, the scalpel does hit a little friend by the arm, pinned down on the ground.
Nice. Okay.
Crawls up the curtains, and it's gonna try and grab the crocodiles.
Aye.
It's able to grab and pop 8 of them.
Alright.
Jumps down and back into Elle.
And they would
For the
come
love of
with.
God, stop it!
And they come with.
Mm-hmm. This thing's pretty quick, which means we just have to be quicker.
Quick is an understatement. Something's wrong with it. It's not natural. It can move in stopped time, y'all.
That is.
Fuck!
Don't know what's going on
That's
there,
concerning.
but
That's
it
like some
scares
legends
me.
that I've heard of. There are supernatural creatures that if you display aggression towards them, they will return said aggression no matter what, no matter the circumstances.
You think
Could
it's more
potentially
of-
be, something like that.
Maybe.
Didn't you also... Didn't you two say that she did something to herself? With the needle?
Mm-hmm.
He was lying?
She's like Vard, Felix.
I'm wondering if that's the reason why, but Fard couldn't move in your stop time, could he?
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
If you feel like that, sure.
I
wouldn't
don't
want-
think I would agree.
I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't want to be like Vard was. They're completely lost in their own little world.
Suit yourself.
So you like it? Being
What
lost?
you want?
Elle does not acknowledge what Hephaestus said.
You know, one of these days, you're gonna have to wake up.
Hey, what's his name? Yeah, Jacob. I have an idea.
Yes?
You can do your stand ability. You can do something with like cubes, right? Like a big checkerboard.
In a way.
Could
yes.
we theoretically trap this thing?
That is possible.
All right. Hey, just ignore us. Not doing anything.
Tempest is going to climb up onto the stage and have the boys flit behind her. They're going to prepare to grab hold of the arms.
Jacob summons a bishop, and a bishop is going to put a square right in front of Ghost's Light.
Brilliant.
Soldier Poet King is going to roll range to summon. You got a handle on him. In fact, Leviathan unsummons.
Hey!
Oh, he is just like kind of sick of this. Just points at the Beanie Baby. Corner!
L is over there. It's just kind of a, like, blink and then suddenly different. Can everyone please roll a D100 for me? Bagolgi! You're like... Wait a second. L was there, and now L is there.
Huh.
That's weird.
That is weird.
For a moment, you felt like there were more crocodiles in existence.
That is super weird. Huh.
Or maybe simply that they were in two places at the same time. Looks over and, blows a kiss at Felix.
Oh no.
Then I'm just gonna try to punch the ground really, really hard to create an updraft to make it go up.
Okay. The kiss blows off into the ceiling.
It just gives the little finger wiggle of just, nah. You gotta take me on a date first if you're gonna do that. Ask Toby.
Oh, maybe I will. She blinks. There's only one eye right now, so, like, you get the feeling that was probably supposed to be a wink.
Wait.
Oh my.
Felix, did your voice fucking change?
I mean, kind of, sort of.
I'm sorry!
Why are you so... Oh, why do I feel like... we'll have a talk later.
Look, I just did something and I didn't think about it, okay?
Mr. Purple, how's she looking?
There doesn't seem to be anything there.
Keep an eye on her. I want to see something.
I will.
Movement up to here. I'm gonna hit her really, really hard. You know, big old scarf with massive hands. And then it tries to quickly backhand her from, you know, so that when it hits, it'll hopefully launch the thing. That way, can I amplify this?
That's interesting. It sounds like he's merged with the stand. It doesn't quite feel like that, though. Maybe it's a little closer to there's two different forms to it. A wearable form and something else.
You're not on the right track enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you smack it out of her.
Oh yeah, and L heals for like 2. Don't worry. I know this is probably gonna sound horrible, but... Or not, I don't know. I want to try to save you too.
Purple stands up on the chair and then points and then goes, oh, okay. Yeah, that thing doesn't have emotions, but hers are back.
How's she feeling?
And Purple's gonna start to say something, and Elle is just going to yell, "Shut up, you purple bastard!" And then Purple just goes, "Well, angry is one."
The kiss. That seems like a strong way for you to try and control someone, yes?
You guys are really not gonna leave me alone, are you?
No, I am gonna protect you. And I said a secret action.
You're gonna protect... He's gonna protect...
I'm just gonna call over. Yeah, you'll get used to it. We're kind of aggressively protective of things that we think matter.
Purple falls back in the chair and then just goes.
I mean, look at him. She points at Purple.
Elle looks over. Yeah, what's with you? You don't. Oh.
Heavy's gonna push herself out from underneath the fucking piano.
Yeah. You get out from the piano.
Ooh, do I get a movement penalty for that or something?
You can't dash, but other than that, no.
All right.
I think that's
She's gonna just be in her head,
Man,
just
it
like,
worked.
"Did it work? Hey, buddy, how's your break doing?"
Oh, I needed this.
Sorry for the quick callback. Tobs, you've seen what she's been doing a little bit more than I have.
Yeah.
Felix seems pretty convinced.
I'm pretty convinced. I threw a syringe at her. She flinched pretty hard.
I was talking to her earlier. She's sort of built up this whole persona thing for herself. She's kind of lost in her own world. Words I was saying weren't even getting to her. I think the problem It's looking down at the little smiley face stand.
Go beat the shit out of it. Go beat the shit out of it, Heavy.
All right.
It has no emotions.
Oh, I gotta tell you later. It was really funny. I beat the shit out of an old dead capitalist. You'd love it. Anyway. She's gonna run this way, and I'm gonna leap off, and I'm gonna jump down with my mechanical fist, and I'm gonna smash the fucking faceplate.
All right.
And in case you're unaware of how I do this these days to make sure I can hit stands, literally, she lands, fist goes through the face, I make a ghost.
Yeah, it's like you have an after
Yeah,
image.
precisely.
My word! Okay. You smash it directly in the mask, and it cracks once again. It looks like it's starting to crack fully. After you hit it, you can hear whispers. Just in the distance.
And I'm gonna make my monologue, I think.
Okay.
Stop dampening everything inside of you. It's the way you make it overwhelming. That's the way you make it too much to control. Let it out. My monologue is essentially this dampens her emotions.
You're technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Cool. I've still got one resolve left.
That's true, and you do how could I have been so foolish? Me think, okay, Heavy has one resolve left, so she'll probably won't use it. How foolish could I have been?
Look, I see that thing cracking. I'm gonna hit it again.
All right. Oh my lord!
Why was that? I want that roll.
Got the dame.
Come on!
Fuck it up.
Ironic.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
Okay, part of it starts to crumble, not the whole thing, and then you can hear it more. Everyone can hear it more. Whispers. You can't make out what any of it's saying, and looking at this thing, its clothing starts to glitch. Its arm glitches, and then part of it's suddenly green. It's all just glitching about. Then it's over there. There's 2 of them. Now there's 3. Now there's 4. Then they all disappear again, except for the one that Heffy's under. Nice.
Nice.
By the way, Bugolji, you get that exact same feeling, like, because there are crocs on it, there's suddenly more crocs in the area, but then there aren't anymore. And then...
What's in the name?
And then you see this thing for what it really is.
Oh, what the flying fucking duck?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Heavy, there's some strange Killian shite going on with that thing that I don't know if we want it to release or not.
Like a living dead girl.
You're not Elle, are you?
And now that its mask is broken, you can hear sounds coming from it, but also from everywhere. And it just goes, lady, look, hurts, happy, beep, hey!
Gesundheit?
Yeah, just stay there. We'll sort this out. Alright, y'all. Help!
How does Elle look right now during all this?
She goes, what the hell are you doing to me? Get off me! She like brushes your hand away.
I was just trying to, reaffirm.
What are you people doing to me?
I can't speak for the others, but I'm trying to help and stop you from going down a path of destruction.
Oh, be quiet. I know exactly what path I'm going down.
And that path would be?
The one that keeps me alive the longest.
Well, it seems that we're aligned on that one. I would rather you live.
You're really fucking weird.
Yes, I know.
Not the first time.
I'm just gonna hold the sword. I'm gonna look up at her. I'm just gonna say, "Is this really what you want? Total, absolute power?"
What? No. Who do you think I am? How stupid do you think I am?
Well, it seems like you've gone after total, absolute power, speaking as every stand in Shelter and theoretically outside of Shelter hates humans.
That's a...
Yeah, so total, absolute power is a side effect of total, absolute power. It seems
Also,
like...
it's not absolute power. That doesn't exist.
Humor me. Why do you want
No.
this?
I want to stay alive. I don't want the Mutt and Killian to come out and fucking kill me, okay?
Really weird way of doing it.
You could just ask for help.
Could be freely given.
She kind of steps back ever so slightly of just, if there's close to absolute power, he's got it. And I don't know how, but if I do anything, him or 24K or fucking whatever, something will come and kill me and anyone who tries to get me to see you people.
I'm at least willing to risk myself to help, just like my friend did for me.
Yeah, after all, I agree with you on one thing, Al. Absolute power doesn't exist. And if you think he's got it, he's pulled the wool over your eyes.
He's definitely got the closest thing to it.
Debatable. She's gonna point at Felix.
What'd I do?
Happy's just eyes go wide and she just gestures around. I think we've got a lot in that department.
Look, he's gonna come. He's gonna take all of you, put you inside of that thing, and then where?
You realize you're giving him power just by saying that, right? By willing something into existence as an absolute. Unchangeable, undefiable. Because what? Because you give up because you're scared?
I have gone down a path kind of similar, Elle. However, unlike me, you have something, and that's a choice. That's just, are you willing to take the chance to accept the hand? Try. And Felix will hold out his hand. No one else can decide this for you. Only you can.
Fun fact, the stand that Heffy is on is kind of squirming and struggling.
Happy's gonna get up, she's gonna keep her boot on it, and she's gonna try and keep like a ghost there to try and keep it down while this conversation's going. Just so it doesn't get up. And Heffy's gonna proceed because she has something else she wants to add to this.
Escape, find, hide, find, escape, kill.
She just stands up and she keeps going. I don't say that you're scared of him like it's a bad thing. I don't say that absolute power is some sort of thing to laugh at. I just think that, well, sometimes it just feels nice to not have to run anymore. No?
You got through the Vard, didn't you?
It was a long conversation.
Of course you did.
And a water slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Whole time, throughout all in all, no Killian showed up. No big mouth monsters. None of that.
Makes you feel any better, El?
No worms?
Absolute power. I think I know for sure that he doesn't have absolute power. She just smiles. I faced pride and won.
You... That's the indigo one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You can win. Just gotta roll the dice.
Ooh, that's a good one. She keeps backing up at this point.
Effie has made no motion to walk towards her, by the way.
Citrus. That's the one that my user died to. I was there, and it was there. She looks at the thing on the ground, struggling. It's always been there. Or has it?
I think it wants you to believe that. But there are no absolutes. No absolute power. No absolute control. And no absolute existence. She looks down at the thing beneath her foot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what? Where? What?
Huh?
I think Penny's trying to keep track of something here.
Oh, is there
Well, everyone,
Oh, no.
I've activated a villainous action.
Uh-oh.
No.
You've activated a villainous action.
You see, I'll just say this vaguely. There was something that could have happened the entire this, and I was just, well, I know what the trigger is. So it wouldn't be organic. So then I decided I wasn't gonna know the trigger. So I let Penny and Jared make it.
Uh-oh.
Did I trigger it?
Because that was the
Did I
only
trigger
way.
it? Or did you
That was
trigger
the
it? Wait, what
only-
happened?
I don't know. Penny, can I have the full list? The way that I had this was gonna work is this happened so fast that the only person who's gonna get to react to this is the person whose turn it is.
Oh, have fun, cat!
Toby, you get to react as Elle is talking. There's a feeling in the room as suddenly two very large hands appear on either side of Elle and go to grab her.
Oh,
Oh, that's the perfect by design form we haven't seen yet. Uh-oh.
well,
Here, I'll give you a zoom on the hands.
please.
I know those hands!
Those are very nice hands.
They're very nice hands, very chiseled. I can't be admiring his
I don't
manicure
know
right
what
now.
else I can do. I only have Soldier's Sword, and I was gonna give her my hand so I could try to grab her. Like when Heffy took a break, I was gonna be like,
Go with her.
yada yada. Show me how you feel. Something. I hadn't formulated it quite yet, and I was going to hold out my hand. Can I just try to hang on? Can I just grab her?
I'll allow that.
Okay, Wesley.
Yes.
I have come to bargain. I would like to permanently deactivate and delete my 2 secret actions and to never use them again in the future, even though one I was definitely planning to use in the last episode as a backup. And spend 3 plots points.
Interesting. I'm willing to hear you out.
Okay. 1 plots point is for knowledge of this form of Perfect by Design to just connect the dots. That's all. The next is for an action to have taken place while we were in Brandon. And the final is for me to help Toby with that specific action. I want to use Brickwork Butterfly. This is really complicated. And I mean extraordinarily complicated. So you're going to have to tell me how specific you want me to be.
Okay.
Because this is going to require a lot of brain power. I'm willing to blow through every last resource I have.
Okay.
Essentially, Brickwork Butterfly's core tenet is a small change that elicits a big reaction. While going through Brandon, Effie was constantly thinking aloud about the nature of the place, talking to everyone, all of that. The plot's point is for her to have innocently attempted a butterfly effect there, of which she did not expect it to work. Basically, if I were to change just a few bricks along the containment cells in Brandon, theoretically, I could influence Killian's inspiration. Subtly.
Interesting.
In a way that he wouldn't expect it to do anything, because why would he? And judging by how he thinks of his test subjects, I see it unlikely for him to question if something weird were to happen. At least something very minute and inconsequential that immediately went away. He's looking for a big bang for his buck. Perfect by design, you know? So if it's not good enough, he'd throw it out. So, can I have made it so that one of the imperfect stands got into this form?
Like Radio Star leading Mick out of Brandon?
Yeah!
Okay,
Like when he put
that's
Radio
what
Star
he-
in, and
Okay.
Radio Star was like, he thought it would help, but eventually Radio Star fucked up his plan, and he was like, oh, okay, never again.
Okay, you want... Okay. I'm glad that I clarified, because that's...
Not the things that we
more
saw
possible.
with 24K, but an
Yeah,
individual
not
stand.
the give hearts, but like
Okay,
perfect by design
Okay.
itself.
okay. Benefit to Toby, and more you want to give a negative to it.
Yes,
Okay.
precisely. I want something unexpected. I want it to be that basically, you know, the nature of butterfly effects, what we were literally just talking about. All you have to do is roll the dice. It's all just a matter of fate. Something just happens to go right with us. So be that, oh, maybe the hands flinch for a moment because they've got like a stand that had stand arthritis. Or maybe, I don't know, there's like one part of it that's like, hey, you over there, I recognize you, come help. And it gives Toby a boost of move speed. I don't know, some rogue stand power that wants to help us.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you have one of those actually in mind already. If you do, cool, pick that one.
I will just tell you that I am modifying the behind the scenes of it.
Okay.
Okay, can I plot point that Jacob made me a rook?
Ooh.
Sure.
Then my plan is to basically rook speed, stab her with the sword, and throw her against the wall by just
Okay.
moving as fast as I can as a rook. We're going with it. Whoa.
Oh, pretty good.
No, it can't be. No.
Don't tell me.
It is.
Escalation?
Sequence
It's an
breaks.
escalation.
Scripted.
Scripted. Okay.
Christmas.
Okay. Could I try adding one thing? I have that flower in a glass ball that's been infinitely spinning since episode 8.
You have a what?
That Felix gave me at the end of episode 8!
No. Why would I remember that?
Confirm they do have this.
I do have that! I've been holding on to it the entire game!
Oh yeah.
I've been saving it!
I mean, like,
I had a secret action plan for it.
You have a what?
If you really
Do you remember
want
the
to.
infinitely spinning flower that Felix gave them? It's the end of episode 8. We're coming out of the casino. Felix comes
No,
out.
I
Toby
don't.
changes their hair. They kiss Felix. He gives them the flower. If anything, I'll save it for later.
It's a
Yeah.
And now that you know it's there.
save it for later.
Yes,
Might as
now I
well.
know it's there. So, there's a moment where the hands hesitate. There's like a small twitch, and it's enough for you to get a little closer. Maybe get a bit too close. Because you start to push her out of the way, but one of the hands has already grabbed her,
Mm-mm.
and you get in the way of the other. Both of you are pulled into a black expanse. No, that's not a black expanse. That's something that appears. A door.
What in the fuck?
And you are both shoved inside. The hands take position as there is mechanical whirring as little balls start to appear one by one and then faster. Clicks and ticks, almost steam coming out as soon as they're shoved in and everything appears. The door slams shut. And it's
How long is there before the door? slams
barely
shut?
any time.
There enough time to scream perfect world.
Roll bravery.
Okay.
You only get out the word perfect as the screen of its head flicks to life.
You can bet your ass I was about to jump in there
I
after
know.
you.
Have you get the speed bonus from Ghost applies so she gets it out like Scatman John.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I want to save Toby. Toby, my friend.
Here, let's get something a little more happy up.
You just got taken to the good doctor. You just got transported between campaigns.
Oh yeah, let's get something more happy for that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, I'm saying
fucking dead.
I'm saying this mainly because it's art time to share.
Yes.
Boy, yeah.
Hey, titty fucking Christ on the cracker.
You need to show me the
Oh,
door.
don't worry,
I
I'll
wanna
get
see
the
the door.
Oh,
There they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little mask. Let me try.
I want to
It's
know what the
swooping.
stamp does now. I don't know.
Okay, so the details of it is pretty much as he died, it's basically it awakes someone's stand for them,
Oh,
and then after a while you didn't need it anymore.
oh.
So he took it back, and then he passed
I
on.
love this.
It was like training wheels,
I had 20 wheels.
which is why in the fun art that where is it? I did some fun haha stuff with Smooth Criminal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the individual forms.
Yeah, with the original forms.
It was very weird to see you editing out the head.
Yeah, it was.
I had a moment of deja vu, or not deja vu. It was like Uncanny
Yeah.
Valley. I was like,
I think I did pretty good, all things considered.
I do.
it works.
legit.
I just wasn't
Yeah.
prepared.
So, okay, the thing that Richard figured out, it was on the original Lupin. If you zoom in, his tie clip says try.
Yeah.
And using just that, Richard figured out the song.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this would
Holy.
probably be.
And the reason
How did you figure out the song
Wait.
from Try?
the reason that he got it is he called my thing of Lupin Idolized Expo.
Uh-huh.
It's another Nate Wants to Battle song.
And I was like, wait, I literally just heard a song recently that's kind of like, oh, it's literally called Let Me Try. And the first words I get back from Westley was just like, God fucking damn it, I believe
Which,
it.
by the way, him saying, oh yeah, I heard that recently, is not a thing of like, oh, it came out around that time. No, this song came out when I was in high school.
Yeah.
It's not recent.
And I only heard it recently because of Westley showing all the Nate Wants to Battle songs.
So anyway, that's the funny thing that I've been like, yeah, Richard finds out one thing.
Well, fucking bravo.
Really shot
I
yourself
guess.
in the foot there,
Good
eh, Green
job.
Boy.
Oh,
I noticed the try pin, but I'm gonna be honest, it didn't ring any
it
bells.
was-
I
my-
wouldn't have guessed it.
I was just like,
My brain.
it's-
Look at that. Look at him.
Look
the
at
brain.
I know I
Shiny
didn't
guy.
mention this whenever, Felix thing,
Look at him.
but the pupil is green. Lupin's eye color again.
Half of the mask was Lupin.
Right.
I love it. Also,
And there's a subtle detail. If you take this and you zoom in on the face, you can actually see the other half of the mask is there, but it's kind of ghostly.
I love that.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, the thing that was just slightly
not
purple in the
hands.
token.
Should give you a better idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean that's what it looks like?
It's hard to describe. I'm sorry. An eldritch abomination.
All right, but what if like a living cloud was made out of a scarf but was also stained glass and had hands?
Holy
It's hard to
shit!
really word it. I tried my best and I failed.
When you said big hands with rings on them, I thought like
Actual hands.
Oh, it's just L's stand, I guess.
No,
What?
like they look like hands.
Literally, I was imagining the way the hands came out of the back of L with the funny gloves. I was just like, oh, weird how that happened twice.
But no, it's something even more crazy.
Oh, this is badass. I
Oh,
love
it's
how this looks.
great.
It's so cool.
I'm sad, Wesley. I can't talk too much yet. Fuck.
Hey Richard. How come you got two Act 4s that happen to be a hat and scarf given to you by Eve, huh?
Actually, no wait, hang on, I gotta do the voice right. Hang on, no, I gotta do the voice right. Actually, Tali, Sebastian's wearing a shawl, which is different from a scarf.
Hey, Richard, shut the fuck up.
But also, I love the fucking gauntlets for centuries on this. They're gold again. It's like a fucking sort of. They were bronze, brass, bronze, whatever. Now they're gold.
So, I know this is probably not what it was, but my brain was like, ooh, what if Centuries changes colors and it's got like two other types of spin? There's like bronze spin and silver spin, in addition to golden spin. I was just like, oh, that would be cool. Show me the
I am very happy with not only it, but its background.
And it's very happy with you. Don't question it. Don't think differently. You wouldn't want to think differently, would you?
It's really cool.
I'm trying to figure out.
What's up with that? There's a design philosophy between the other side. It looks familiar, right?
I'm trying to. Okay, so here's the thing, right?
Cargo shorts, purple. What is that?
Looks like Toby's design.
Hey, wanna see what grabbed her?
Yeah, please show me that. Oh my god, that was so cool. So this was in the background of the Perfect by Design.
Was, yes.
Right?
It was the only one that
yeah.
Well, it was the only one whose color was never shown at all.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, the last one that I finished. Not only that, ironically, the first one that I thought was going to show up.
Wait, hold on. You did this art?
It was me and Rohan. It was like the dragon.
Okay, I was about to be like, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he did the outline,
cool.
and I did everything else.
Nice.
Here it is.
Okay.
Alright, Wesley, I'm gonna make a joke, okay? I made this joke to Kat, but he's a Pokemon trainer.
Door by Design.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokeball.
I was gonna make the joke of, no, Toby's been turned into a Pokemon.
That's why I did that joke as well. I was like, oh no, Kat, are you in a ball?
What the fuck, dude? Mechanical design is like my bread and butter, and I'm feeling jealous right now. This is fucking awesome.
The open one?
Dude, Rohan.
Yes, I don't have one immediately on hand that has the background, so I'll just send what I used for the token. It's
Hey,
the same
Rohan,
resolution and all that.
I'm copying your homework, just so you know. This is fucking rad.
I
Is he
fucking.
in a tunnel? Is it a tunnel?
You'll find out.
Am I being chicken run?
I'm here. I want to break in and save you. God damn it.
You're in the mechanical lung now, Cat. This is how you breathe now. We're going to the hyperbolic.
I'm really glad you guys like this one. I'm so proud of it.
Yeah, top 10 Perfect by Design forms. This one,
I still gotta.
Sweaty Robot.
Favorite.
No, Gimp Suit is like F tier. Fuck Gimp Suit.
I'm sorry, but I have to say I'm still very biased, Wesley, on which one I think is my favorite.
Which
It
one?
has
We're
to be
going
the
to be
dragon.
doing Dragon's really
dragon's
cool.
so fucking
We're going to have to do a
Just
tier
because.
list afterwards,
We
after
have
we're
to do
done.
a Perfect by Design.
And I will be
Wait.
fighting to put the Gimp suit in S.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think that there has to be a tier list based on design and one based on ability, because I'm sure that there's a really cool ass ability on one of the ones that's like, for example,
Loud.
my favorite ability I've seen so far is White Killian. I love that ability. So
His
cool.
white face, as it were.
Yeah, Killian's white face. Anyway, obviously the plant one has given us daddy issues in the episode.
Daddy issues at the wazoo.
Me win take L.
Fucking Wesley, I'm sad. I want Felix R.
Wesley literally took L.
Yep.
You took the L's.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Duncan.
God damn it,
Thank
Duncan.
you.
Okay, alright, so the broken thing makes me think of the Perfect by Design borders that Wesley did, but also makes me think of, some of the others from that episode, You did.
Can I?
God damn it.
Okay. I know there's a bunch of cool shit in this episode. I'm still proud of intentionally triggering a fucking villainous action three times in a row to
that
prove a
was
point.
Yeah.
that's
I was just
gonna
like,
fuck you off,
I wanna talk her down. I know how I'm gonna do it by insisting.
And then the guy and the thing pops out and tries to hit you.
But now we've come so far. I know just who we are, and we shine brighter than any gem between us and the sun. Now it's just you and me, like it was meant to be. And I'll protect you, I'll defend you if you let me try. We'll stay together now forever. Just let me try. You and I, we both know well I couldn't do this by myself. And every day it's all the same. You picked me up when down I fell, but I'm still standing through and through. I know exactly what to do. I'll give it everything I got, although I'm not stronger than